welcome to TmiWeekly. We're going to give you a triple dose of tech, sex, and style. Today, Julia, what are we talking about?
Yeah, what are we?
We're talking about A.S.S.
How to get some?
Well, actually, technically, A.S.S. stands for Apartment Sleepover Selector.
Oh.
Yes, it's true.
Damn it, I thought you were going to tell me how to get an ass.
Well, you can have some of mine. This is all about how you decide whose house you sleep over at, his or yours. A guy that I was seeing for a while made me sleep over at his house like 95% of the time, and it started feeling really unfair.
Yeah, it's
So,
totally unfair.
I put together a list. In this mathematical equation, there are 5 main factors.
5. All logical, and will convince him to go to my place.
Done, if you do it right.
Okay.
Number 1, proximity. Whose house is closest to where you are right then? You get 4 points for that. Do you think that's fair?
Oh, wow. You have to add this up like all.
You can like use a sheet
I love
of
math. I
paper.
love math. This is
Yeah,
awesome.
well, you can use your iPhone. Factor number 2, work start. Who is to get up earliest for work? 3 points for whoever gets the earliest.
Right.
And an extra 2 points if you to get up before 7 a.m.
Oh, I will be getting up in the morning at 5 in the morning for just to go to the gym, just so that I get like the extra points. That's all I'm saying.
Well, okay, see, because that's
5 in the
optional
morning.
technically. Like, that's not mandatory.
Nuh-uh, because if somebody has to be, like, say at Deutsche Bank.
For Mary's ex-boyfriend,
-5.
definitely -5. Factor number 3,
Okay.
2 points for whoever has to travel further.
Oh, yes.
Do you get that?
I understand. Excuse
I'll
me.
have the iPhone
Excuse
app.
me, man that I'm trying to woo over. Let's see how many points you have.
Oh no, you do this by yourself.
Factor number 4, transportation. Whose place has closer transportation? Now, this is a little bit New York-y because obviously a lot of people in the rest of the country actually have
Get
their
a
own
cab
cars.
anywhere.
What about
No.
quality of sub?
Quality of the subway.
If you're on the 1,
near
2, and
ci-
3 versus the NRW or it's
Right. Is your subway ghetto or not? Number 5, comfort of the abode.
Very important.
Ooh.
And this includes everything from whether they have roommates to whether you have a pet that you need to walk.
And what about heat?
Well, I don't have heater AC in my room.
Oh, that's true, you don't. Actually, Mary doesn't have heater AC.
It's
No,
okay. It's
I'm
a
a
way of
fan.
keeping thin in the
And
winter.
Megan didn't have a bed for a while.
I didn't have a bed. You know, I had an arrow bed, which I thought was
Actually,
great.
I think you
$300.
subtract like 10 points for an arrow bed.
Dude, people loved my arrow bed. That's
How
all
many
I'm
people,
saying.
Megan?
Yeah, how many people
I
loved your
liked
arrow
it. My
bed?
mother and I. When my mother came in town, she liked the arrow bed. Okay, guys, just to get the
So you're
record
sleeping
clear.
Okay,
with
so
your mom.
here's the deal with this factor, right? You get 3 points for comfort of the apartment if you're sleeping over on a weekend, because ostensibly you'll actually be hanging out in the apartment. But if you're just going to sleep on a weeknight, basically if you're just going to fuck on a weeknight, let's be honest here, you don't get any points for the comfort of the apartment, because who cares?
It's just, if there's a bed, then you go with that.
What if
If
you?
there's a bed.
I have a question. If you have a drawer and a toothbrush in the apartment, how many points do you
Oh,
get?
I don't have that,
Wait,
but you know
what?
what? I think if he's willing to give you, he or she is willing to give you a drawer and a toothbrush,
Well,
probably they should get some points,
we
right?
all know that your boyfriends don't give you drawers or toothbrushes.
You know what? I don't want
so-
them, okay? I don't want their
I get
drawers or their
bureaus.
toothbrushes.
I get bureaus.
You get whole bureaus.
Mm-hmm.
Whole
Fucking
bureaus?
lucky bitch.
After all your list points, I'm not sure that a guy would still be like, oh, that's very logical and reasonable. Let's go to your house.
Why? Because my house is frilly, pink, girly.
Your house
And
is
a
a
fluffy
mojo
dog.
killer if I ever saw one for a man.
Really?
I'm sorry. It's pink and white and girly, and guys don't want to be around it. I'm sorry.
It's a
You
little
mean
out
I
of
have a
hand.
flaccid apartment?
It's so flaccid.
Okay, so what factors do you use to determine whose place you're going to sleep at?
Wait, is this like the last question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, wait, why did I wear a tuxedo to the shoot? How did you come up? Like, you were like, hey, Harrison, wear a tuxedo.
Listen, Harrison, you don't understand our intern program, okay? Interns wear tuxedos at all times.